welcome to St. Luke United Methodist Church and our midweek update. My name is Pastor Kurt McGelke, and I'm so glad that you could join us today for some announcements and a preview of what we're going to be talking about this weekend in worship. And so to begin with announcements today, I just want to let you know that we are designing or have designed a new t-shirt for the St. Luke community. And on it, we've got our logo on the front left side, and then on the back we have our vision statement, which says making a difference in the world by sharing God's love. The color's a little bit darker blue than our previous shirt, and the material's a little bit lighter, which I think should make it a little bit easier and cooler for us as we do some of our outdoor service projects. But if you would like to order a t-shirt, in the description below is a link that you can click on, and you can fill out one order form for each individual person. And you let us know, what size you want, whether you want a V-neck or a regular collar on the shirt. And if you don't want to do it online, you can sure do that here at the church. So we have on the information table in the narthex, we have an order form that you can fill out that lets us know all that information too. And then after a couple weeks here, we'll go ahead and place an order, and then we'll have those shirts come in maybe sometime at the end of September or October, hopefully. So please order a shirt. They're $15 a piece, and we're not making any money on these. These are just covers the cost of the shirt and the printing. So please check that out. Sunday school is almost upon us. We begin our Sunday school year with Rally Day on September 12th at 10:30, and this is where all the kids come together and we do some outdoor fun and games. We'll have some stuff inside too, and it's just a really great way to kick off our Sunday school year. And then the following Sunday we'll begin our classes, and you can register for Sunday school. There's a link in the description below which takes you to our Sunday school registration page. And we also have paper registrations. If you would like to do it that way, you can just send an email to the church office or pick up a form at the church office, and we'd have that available for you as well. We are also looking for teachers, Sunday school teachers, and so if you are interested in possibly becoming a Sunday school teacher, we would love to have you. We have all of the lessons pre-planned and pre-printed out, and so the only really requirement is that you do some safe gatherings training. There's no cost to you. There's a background check, and there's some training as far as boundaries, what you can and can't do, those types of things which protect you, they protect the children, they protect the church, so that we are loving our children in the proper way. And so but other than that, that's really the only recommendation or the only requirement. And so if you love kids and that's a passion of yours, I invite you to check that out. We would love to have you. Let myself know, or Diana Flessner, our ministries director, know, or just let us know at the church office, and we'll take down your information. This Sunday we're having a meeting at 10:30, and just show up to that if you'd like, to let us know that you want to be a part of the Sunday school teacher. And so for all the other Sunday school teachers, please make note of that meeting this Sunday at 10:30, and we're going to be finalizing some of the plans and giving you the information that you need to begin teaching as well. So confirmation is also getting ready to start in September, and we've already reached our deadline for registrations for that. We've got 7 kids this year, which is really amazing for our confirmation kids. And so our mentors are having a meeting tomorrow night here at the church or online. You have already received your email for that and text messaging. But this Sunday at 11:30, we're having the whole confirmation-wide informational organization meeting. So parents, confirmands, mentors are all invited to come to that. It's 11:30. We're going to be doing the whole overview of the confirmation process, what to expect. Bring your calendars. We have a couple dates to agree on as a group. But I'm really looking forward to this year's confirmation class. We've got a lot of really cool things to do, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So please join us for that. We are also now in the mid-orange on the COVID risk dial. And what this means for us is that we are even more risk for contracting the COVID disease. And so we are not really making a whole lot of changes other than just recommending that folks, if you can join us, our meetings and stuff online, that might be the best way to go. Make sure you get vaccinated if you haven't already done so. Please wear a mask on all indoor activities. we are making that requirement, and now the city has made it a requirement as well, beginning Thursday at 12:01 a.m. And so masks are required for anything indoors, and we just want to keep people as safe as possible. We ask that you kind of keep spread apart and distance yourselves as best you can. But we are going to continue to hopefully have in-person stuff as long as you're willing to wear masks and go that direction as much as we can. I think most of our folks are vaccinated, which is a good thing. But we want to make sure that we play our part in reducing the amount of hospitalizations in our community and just do the best that we can to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. And so please continue to do the right thing. All right, I think that's all I have for announcements. We're kind of in that liminal period where we had some of our summer stuff going on, and then we're getting ready for all of our fall programming to start. So we don't have a whole lot going on right at this moment in the church. Next week, we begin our next pastor study on immigration, but we don't have anything really going on much until then. And so for this weekend in worship, we are continuing and finalizing actually our worship series called What's a Disciple, where we've been looking at what it means to be a disciple of Jesus, a follower of Christ. And we've been looking at the two dimensions of discipleship. So we've been looking at works of piety, which are the ways in which we grow in our relationship with God, and works of mercy, which are the ways in which we love our neighbor, right? These are the two things that Jesus said are the two most important commandments: to love God with all of our heart, soul, mind, and strength, and to love our neighbor as ourself. And so as we grow more in these two things, the more mature we become in our discipleship of Jesus. And so each one of the two dimensions has two aspects: a personal aspect and a social aspect. And so we've already looked at the personal and social aspects of works of piety, which are the ways in which we grow in our relationship with God. And last Sunday, we began our look at works of mercy by looking at the personal acts of compassion that we do to love our neighbors. So things like visiting somebody in the hospital, right? Or taking a meal to somebody who's in need, or maybe serving at a soup kitchen, or helping to organize some of the donations over at the People City Mission. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that we do on a personal level to help those when we see them in need, and praying for people. So those types of things. And so this Sunday, we're going to be looking at the final aspect with justice. And justice are the ways in which we as a community gather together to help solve the root causes of some of the big things that we see in our world, like social justice issues such as poverty and the criminal justice system and immigration. And so what are the ways that we can do to solve the problems of this world? So like, why are people faced with poverty and needing to go to food pantries to begin with? You know, what are some of the ways that we can stop it at its source rather than just putting the Band-Aid on of needing to just do handout type stuff? And so justice is just, how do we look at some of the root causes of some of the world's ills, and what can we do with God in order to help solve some of those things as a community of faith. And so I hope you'll join us at all three of our one of the three services this weekend. We've got our Saturday night at 5:30 p.m., Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. And you can join us in person at those three, or you can join us online at our 10:30 live stream. We live stream our 10:30 service. Or if you don't want to wear a mask, or you feel uncomfortable, want to kind of keep your distance a little bit more with the pandemic raging again, you can also join us in the parking lot. At any one of our three services, we have a low frequency FM transmitter that we broadcast the services. And so you can park in our parking lot and then tune your radio to the station and join us that way. We have a worship sheet inside the front door of the sanctuary, and you can just stop in and grab that sheet, and it has the radio station frequency on it, as well as a phone number that you can text your joys and concerns to. And then in the worship space, I have those on my phone, and I can lift those up in the midst of worship, so you can still participate in the worship service but keep your distance. And so I'm just looking forward to having you with us in worship this weekend as we gather as a community to praise God and to support one another as we grow in our faith. And so I hope you have a blessed week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.